So I noticed something about garrisoning that is quite interesting and can be quite useful in a multitude of situations. Like, for example, zombie siege. Okay, so if we look at my marches, I can't see it. My main is 2991. The second is 2266. 2084 is my third. And 2329 is the fourth. So, for example, let's say I want to garrison Yeon, for example, right? But I want to keep one of my strong ones in base. So this is what you can do to increase the march power while also keeping your other marches strong. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. So what I'm going to do is, for example, my air march, right? It's 2329. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap over all of my gear. Okay, so just bear with me as I do this. Okay, so now I go back to looking at the march power, and it's at 2785. I took it off of my first march, which is now down to 2459. Now I go out to the world. Okay, so I send it. She's probably gonna kick it. I'll send it here. Okay, and now when I look, okay, 27,852. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all of this off. I'll switch it to missile. I think that was wood. She was wood. Okay. So again, just bear with me. So now it went from 27 down to 22, and whatever that was before, I can't remember, has gone up to 2686. And I'll give it to that one, because why not? Okay. And if I go to my wall, we can see my first squad is 24,594. The air squad is 22,544 on the bottom. This one up here, the second squad, the missile squad, is 26,860. Okay, and if I double check what I've done, okay, 26,860. And now just bear with me one last time. Okay. So now if I go here, the March power is still 27,852, 26,860, and if I go back to look at my wall, I'm back up to 2991. Okay, so and it'll like carry on as if that is exactly how it is, right? Like it's not like it's gonna forget that. To show you, that was in my base, right? It won't show. It won't show on these. Okay, but you get the idea. If you sent these as like a garrison on war day, say you wanted to cover 2 or 3 people, you could still pull this shtick. Pretty sure it would work, and the battle reports will reflect that they had that gear on. Basically, how it works is, if I could explain this in English, it records the March power as it's sent out, and that's how it stays. Whatever you do after that, it'll do whatever, right? So you can do this even for, what do you call that? Setting rallies and things like that. Like, I understand, obviously, you can't do this stuff really fast, but you can do this on any type of thing. As soon as you, like, quote unquote, send a squad out, it retains that information of the moment that it was sent, and it will not update in real time if you mess with it, right? So if you were to start a rally and then do a bunch of upgrades that increase the March power, that rally will not update. It'll still go off of that old information. That's that's how this works. So you can use this to your advantage. So if there's a, say we're doing siege again at some point and you have some time to set things up and you want to defend someone, you can do this and you could send out a stronger march than what would have been without the gear. I hope this kind of makes sense. It's a little hard for me to explain it, but I hope that in showing you, you get the idea of what I'm trying to tell you.